A slot right inside Harold Jackson. To Harold Jackson, and he's dragged down by Peters right at the first down marker. It just depends on where they mark it now. And Hayden has elected to take it on the run to the 40, 45, midfield, and goes down in Brown territory at the 47.
And once again, you see the value of Fat Hayden.
43, no score, 10 minutes in the first quarter. Back stay into block. And Hayden down the left side, and it's caught by Terry Nelson, and that should be enough for a first down. Just shy of the 35-yard line. Hayden, a quick out to Harold Jackson at the 30. And he's grabbed and spun out at the 25 as Davis came over to wrap him up. Harold Jackson having a big year. Harold Jackson. Hayden down the left side, and a great scramble by Billy Waddy, and he caught it in traffic at the Browns' 11.
Beautiful catch.
John Cappelletti with McCutcheon blocking Irons. He goes in. So Lawrence McCutcheon is able to push Gerald Irons out of the way.
McCutcheon made the block. Cappelletti took it in from the outside.
Rams started from their own 14. 86 yards they traveled. High snap. The kick is up. And no good. And there it is with 7 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Rams 6, Cleveland nothing. From the Browns 40. Rucker is right, Warfield left. Under a rush by Youngblood, he dumps it off. And let's see if it's a backward pass, and if so, it was a live ball. Greg Pruitt falls on it, and had the Rams been able to pick it up, they would have had possession. Down. Waddy is left and Jackson right, and there goes McCutcheon behind Cappelletti. He went right by Charlie Hall, and that meant a couple of yards. Just
Good
shy
move by
of the 40.
McCutcheon. Good move by McCutcheon.
That was Sims who made contact. Mickey Sims, a rookie out of South Carolina State. And this is a perfect time to bring up an important point.
Yes.
Play action fake to McCutcheon, and Hayden to the right side to Cappelletti, who goes out of bounds. And another high tackle, that attempt by Oliver Davis. So there. Hayden to his big tight end Terry Nelson, and he shed the linebacker Charlie Hall, but lost his balance and went down.
Very close to first down.
And a penalty on the play. First quarter, Waddy is right and Jackson left. McCutcheon staying in to block. A rush by Joe Rone.
All right.
And that's just what you said.
That's what we're talking about. You've got to get in there.
From the Cleveland 44. Warfield is left and Rucker right. May waited too long. He was looking to Cleo Miller to dump off, and Jack Youngblood just ate him up. And Hayden's going to dump to Cappelletti. They set up a screen, and he got out across the 25. There was almost a clip. It was very close.
Very, very close.
Rick Saul got away with it, but boy, that was a close. The Browns to hold the Rams, and Hayden going to put it up again. And he throws to Billy Waddy, and Waddy stacked up by 3 Browns, but he appears to have his first down.
And once again, Hayden has all the time in the world, and that's going to be a major factor in this ball game. Slipping. They're
worrying, however, about freezing over in the second half. It is 2nd and 8 from the 38. Play action fake and a hand to Terry Nelson, the tight end on a reverse, and he is stacked up by Ambrose and Irons. So the Rams try a little razzle-dazzle to tight end Terry Nelson. Jackson left, Waddy right. Hayden with time finally unloads deep, and it is picked off. And the Browns will get a return to the 38-yard line. It is Ron Bolden, a 6-year man out of Norfolk State, who picked it off. 7, thanks to the interception by Ron Bolden. Hayes looked right. Now he's going to run, and Cody Jones hit him, and he tried to back off and fell down.
He didn't know if he wanted to run or if he wanted to stay, you know.
2nd and 9 from the 38. And Mays finally throwing down the middle. And was it caught? It was by Paul Warfield.
Paul Warfield.
What a name.
All-time greats.
10 from the Ram 47. And Warfield in a slot right. Fumble. May goes down. And I believe the Rams recovered. They did.
That's the way it is.
2nd and 7 from midfield. And Hayden, who was intercepted last, gets it off. Juggled. And was it caught or dropped by Terry Nelson? I think they're going to give it a catch.
It was caught.
Great catch by Terry Nelson. Cullen Bryant on a wing. And here's Cappelletti. And he would appear to have the first down before they drive him back.
Ultimate weapon, your shoulder.
2nd and 8 from the Cleveland 38. Play action fake. Another fake to Waddy. And now a pass. And it is juggled. Intercepted by Ron Bolden. And Bolden has come up with his second interception to the 40 before he is knocked out by John Cappelletti. 6-0 Los Angeles. David Mays looking, got it away while being hit, and it's to Warfield, broken up by Monty Jackson.
40 in the National Football League.
3rd and 8 from the Ram 35. Mays going deep, and he led him by a foot. There's a flag on the play. Pass intended for Reggie Rucker. Pat Thomas defending. So they have it 1st and 10 on their own 19. Mays under a rush, but he's got protection. Throwing low and no catch. Intended for Reggie Rucker. 3rd and 6 from the 23. And it's caught by Greg Pruitt. He took it away from Isaiah Robertson.
Great catch.
Browns 38-yard line. Warfield in a slot right inside Rucker. Fake by Mays. Then he gets it, and he completes his pass to Paul Warfield. Just shy of midfield, but enough for a first down. Now offensive tackle. Mays down the left side high and got his man. And a ball is loose. I believe the Rams have recovered.
The whistle probably blew.
Let's see. The Rams saying they had it.
Nope.
Reggie Rucker was the one who caught the pass and apparently has coughed it up to the Los Angeles Rams.
A little questionable.
Been a long, cold day for David Mays. Under a rush, he just got it off, and it's picked off. So on a heavy rush, David Mays throws it away, and it is speared by Monty Jackson. And so Jackson being mobbed by his teammates, and the Wolves are baying at Dave Mays.
That's one of those interceptions where when the players are in the locker room, they give it all to the defensive line because the rush is really responsible for that interception.
48 and leading 9-0. There's McCutcheon on a big hole on the left side, gets across the 40-yard line. They just dynamited the right side of the Cleveland line. Club to make mistakes. They have him on the run, leading 9-0. Cappelletti bullying. He only needed inches. Sends Waddy wide right and Jackson left. And it'll be McCutcheon with Cappelletti out in front. There were just too many men for Cappelletti to block.
Yes, it seemed that way.
Back when people talk about your records, you led the league in rushing 8 times, 5 consecutive years. Here come the Browns. Good block, and look out, Hayden. They unload as he unloads. Intercepted by Ron Bolden. And Bolden will keep it his 3rd interception of the day.
Smart move. He remained in the end zone.
Against a man who doesn't throw intercepts, Pat Hayden. There goes Pruitt, and he's going to pass downfield to Warfield. No good.
The interesting thing about Greg Pruitt on that particular play, that was a defensive pass.
From the 20. Mays, no good. Intended for Oscar-Rowan, and there's a flag on the play. Interference.
Maybe
we can show you. Rucker is right, Warfield is left. Cleo Miller out across the 35-yard line. Good carry by Cleo Miller. NFC. Cleo Miller wide open across midfield, and and it was Pat Thomas who nailed him at midfield, and we are running out of the third quarter. 1st and 10 on the Ram 48-yard line. Cleo Miller, and he's to the 40 and across the 40. And now suddenly they have opened up the middle on 2 consecutive plays. 1st and 10. Miller again.
When something works, try it again. It didn't work too well that time, but they did get the first down.
Larry Brooks, number 90, slowed it up, but not enough to prevent Cleveland from getting the first down. M46 dumps it off to Cleo Miller to the 45, out of bounds at the 41. So they picked up 5. It'll be 2nd and 15. David Mays throwing all the way to Warfield.
Woo!
And it is picked off, I believe. Yes.
It is
picked off by Bill Simpson. And Simpson, with Mays hurt, has taken the ball back for Los Angeles. David Mays was hit very hard on the preceding play, but he survived it. This time, he wasn't able to get up. Draw to Capoletti, and they read it. Earl Edwards read the Ram playbook.
Just a little more, and then you make your move.
Well, Glenn Walker has to make a move, and right now. And they're coming, and he just did get it away, and there'll be a flag on the play. And it is Larry Poole who tried to block the punt, and Poole was carried away, and he knocked Glenn Walker on his numbers. 3rd and 5 from the 29.
Touching it back in.
With Capoletti, and the backs are split. Both backs release, however. Hayden will run to the 35,
Beautiful
to the 40, down
Hayden's
at the 45, and he picks up more than enough for a first down. On that run, in the first quarter, he ran for 22. Here's McCutcheon, and he backs his way. Second man, McCutcheon. He got away from Mac Mitchell. Mac Mitchell had him behind the line of scrimmage, and Mitchell is the kind of a man that stands out, number 70. Now has rushed for 101 yards. And some more. But Earl Edwards wrapped him up that time. He got down to the 42.
First down. He's got the first down.
31 of Cleveland's. Back stay in the block. Hayden too low, intended for Terry Nelson. It's a split, and he's going to pass from that formation. He dumps it off to Cleo Miller, and he gets by across the 30. It was Isaiah Robertson who had him. There's a problem. 1st and 20 for Dave Mays. Over the middle to Paris. He's got it at the 30 and lost the ball as a scramble, and I think the Rams have recovered. Pat Thomas came up with the ball. Capoletti breaking a tackle to get across the 25.
Great move on the part of Capoletti. They had that stopped, actually. He made a move.
So it's 2nd and 1 on the Browns' 22, and it must be a disheartened Cleveland club by now. Capoletti nowhere to go, spins away from 2 men, and for a moment Joe Jones had him and let him get away. This time it's Cullen Bryant. 3rd and 3. The ball is down on the 18-yard line. And here goes Wendell Tyler trying to go wide, grabbed by the shoulder, slung by Hall, and finally pushed out by Ambrose.
Yes,
Charlie Hall tried to throw him out of the ballpark.
He sure did. All of his frustration was going to come out on poor little Wendell Tyler.
To go. 9-0 Los Angeles. They went 86 yards on 12 plays. Hayden throwing and complete. Ambrose making the tackle on Terry Nelson.
Good tackle.
Not enough for the first down. Not by any means. About the 15-yard line.
Back.
3rd and 10 from the 16. Luck over the middle to Gary Paris, his tight end. And he is fighting for the first down, but he's not going to get it. 1 minute and 12 to go, and Terry Luck throwing and completing to Greg Pruitt. Bob Brzezinski hit him from the front. Carl Eckern from behind. So they made a sandwich of Pruitt.
And you know, Greg Pruitt has not been featured today. desperation.
Second and 10. Youngblood trying to get at him. Terry sets up and throws to Pruitt, and he is knocked out of bounds. Bob Brzezinski takes him out. Luck looking left and throwing it out of state just to stop the clock. Warfield was over there. Nothing in the second half. Luck getting plenty of time, and again throws, and it's picked off. And picked off by Monty Jackson. So Jackson's second interception of the day. So welcome Terry Luck to the club.
Oh, yeah.
Blanks another. You know you've really done a whale of a job. And the Rams shut out the Browns. And as we said, first time the Browns have been shut out since that game against Pittsburgh. But of course what makes it tough this time, or tougher, the shutout occurred at home, and it was a must game.
Oh, yes. The Rams defense played a tremendous game. They'll bring it all together. And I think they're really getting ready to lead into those playoff games.